Alright, so this is how we create a nest for the water jet. Right here, we have 1-inch aluminum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs. Production quantity 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 1. So we come into Metacam. We do new job. And that's how we start the nest. I've already got one started, so I'm going to skip to the one that I've already created. I've got 8 of the 9 parts here. So I add, use file, open dialog, type in star 4696-1 star. Return, pulls up the one part I want. That part correlates with this part, and I hit open. So at this point I have all 9 jobs in at my quantities of default. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to hit the quantity 4, 4, 4, oops, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 1. Now if I do them in order, then I should be able to follow the string. And if I do them not in order, then I'm going to have to make sure that I cross-reference and I have the correct quantity for the correct part that we're going to run. The bridge is always 0.075. So if yours isn't defaulted to 0.075, you would type, I'm just going to use this as an example, in the first one, and I can copy the bridge setting down all the way to the rest of them. 0.95. So I'm going to change it back to 0.075. Bridge. I'm going to copy it down. I can do that for anything. So now I've got my parts that I want to put on a sheet. So at this point, I have to go to the stock tab and choose what size I want to run. We have a spreadsheet here. Gives us all the material on hand. I don't have any. I already know that 1-inch aluminum 10 by 9 isn't big enough for this. Okay. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add a piece of material. Aluminum, 1 inch. It's going to default to 120 by 60. I'm just going to choose a number, 24 by 24. Quantity, which is on hand, which is like 100. Priority 1. And I'm going to come over here and change these margins to 0.1, comma, 0.1, comma, 0.1, comma, 0.1. Enter. So left, top, right, bottom all has 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. That's the outside perimeter of the sheet. So now I've got the parts, got the quantity, got the bridge gap, got my stock. Now I'm just going to hit execute. There's a little lightning bar up there. And there's my nest. Now I can see that my nest here is not really that efficient. And so I might want to put some parts inside of these bigger parts. So all I do is do filler, choose the small ones, 1 inch by 8, fillers, 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 then I just run it again. And obviously you can see the difference, it kind of filled in, that's a little bit more efficient, right? So I'm done. Created a nest, I saved my file. I save my file in Waterjet, next jobs, next runs, and I call it 100 or 1IN AUM with the date. The date today is the 15th. That's my file name. That's only if we have to come back to change something, right? At this point, I'm going to open this, and I'm going to hit print, and I'm going to hit These are all my prints I can have. I'm going to print him the layout report DMM. Hit OK. Choose my printer. Hit yes. Then I'm going to go to the tool. This is where we send the program, the Nest program, out to the machine. And I do generate NC code. And then nothing changes here. I hit OK. It's going to pull me up the program. Yep, that's it. I'm going to save it out to the Waterjet. And it's going to default into the name that I saved the file. So if I didn't save the file as anything, it's going to say pattern 01. I just change it to whatever he's going to run. It's like I've got already a 1/2 inch aluminum in there. And I'm going to save. At this point, that print that prints out, Carl needs to order material. But that nest is out there for him to run now. I can modify it. So if there was another part that needed to go into this nest, all I would have to do is open this file, add another part, come back to the pattern, rerun it. Go through the steps of rerunning it, and then reprinting it, reposting it.
Okay.
Okay? And that's all for our session on creating a nest for the Waterjet.